the MASA 2016, the 9th edition of Le Marché Africain des Arts du Spectacle, the African Market of the Performing Arts in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire, had some staggering numbers this year. According to Professor Yacouba Konate, director of the marketplace, as he likes to call the event, some 3,875 badges were delivered during that week. 424 artists showcased their art. 142 special guests, including Relema, Bassikou Kouyaté and others, and 180 musicians were invited, as well as 305 broadcasters and 123 journalists, including Afropop's producer Sean Barlow and yours truly. They all came to Abidjan to the MASA to listen to artists, known and unknown, from all over Africa, meet show business professionals, and also, in a way, witness the rebirth of the Ivorian nation after a protracted civil war that ended in 2011. Since then, well, the country has gone through some amazing changes. The sedate Abidjan that I knew is now a modern city with tall glass and chrome buildings, multi-lane highways, bridges crossing the famous Ebrié Laguna, and, as would be expected, too many cars and trucks. But back to the MASA. Hello, I'm Georges Collinet. This is Mbolo, a GCP project in collaboration with Afropop Worldwide. From March 5 to the 13th, I collected a few moments of this amazing week to bring you the sights and sounds of this marketplace, the MASA. And by the way, please forgive my camera handling. She's old, and I also borrowed a broken tripod from a friend. But hang in there. All right, the stage is set at the Laguna Esplanade of the 2016 MASA, and our first act is a dance that comes from Bouaflé in the Bouro region of Côte d'Ivoire. Check that Zaouli dancer. Wow, now that's energy. This is what I noticed during the 2016 MASA. There's a lot of energy out there. I don't know how this Zaouli dancer can pound the rhythm without moving anything but his legs.
Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles et Messieurs, voici pour vous le groupe Ozwa Mamsi.
In celebration of the International Day of Women, the MASA decided to present a series of conferences and a lineup of women singers and artists to promote these, and I quote, valiant warriors of show business. A group of young ladies from Côte d'Ivoire who started playing jazz together 5 years ago and just finished recording their first CD was really exciting. Here they are. Ozwa Mamsi, jazz Ivorian style by 5 definitely very talented and assertive young women. Okay, let's move beyond Côte d'Ivoire. And by the way, fashion was one of the main items at the MASA this year. Several designers from various African countries presented some of their creations. In fact, ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, one of the partners of MASA, would like to use culture as a tool for economic development. The theme of the MASA this year was Reinventing Africa's Performing Arts. The fashion shows are an example of what can be done to promote Africa's culture. But right now, let's discover 2 young ladies beautifully dressed with voices to die for. First up, Megash. She hails from Zimbabwe and can dance up a storm. Then we'll move to the sweet sound of Nteko from Brazzaville, Republic of Congo, here at the Palais de la Culture. Nteko from Congo and Megash from Zimbabwe. Two young ladies really on fire. You may know that Equatorial Guinea, a mostly island, small country in Central Africa between Cameroon and Gabon, has a Gulf state economy. However, poverty there is rampant. There is little popular music in Equatorial Guinea. Maybe one thing leads to the other. Actually, I should say that there was little popular music, past tense, because at the 2016 MASA, a young lady by the name of Nelida Carr took the big Palais de la Culture by storm. She comes from Bassipou, a little town near Malabo. She usually sings about her daily life. The French Institute in Malabo liked her so much that they produced her first record in 2010. And since then, she has recorded her second album in Madrid. Here is Nelida Carr. MASA 2016. This was Nelida Carr from Equatorial Guinea. Love it. Well, we all know the Rasta cool of Cocody, Alpha Blondy. Sean and I met him at his spanking new radio station in Abidjan, where he dispensed us with his political and artistic wisdom.
Okay, so we had a biblical dimension. We have the proof, the living proof that we are not doomed, because Solomon was not doomed, King David was not doomed, okay, Queen Sheba was not doomed, and we African, Haile Selassie, is the living proof. Nobody can show us a descendant of Jesus or a descendant of Moses, but we can say Haile Selassie is a descendant of Queen Sheba and King Solomon. That's why they glorify Africa.
Well, I guess you can say that Alpha Blondy is to Côte d'Ivoire what Bob Marley was to Jamaica, and his popularity has spawned a lot of young musicians who are trying to grow by following the wake of his success. One of them is Spyro, accompanied by a tight reggae band, The Guy Can Skank. Okay, that was Spyro at the 2016 MASA in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Man, reggae is big in Africa, and particularly in Abidjan, and almost as big is Zouglou. At the mere mention of the name Soumbil, the eyes of the kid in the family I was staying with turned dreamy. Tonton, I just want to touch Soumbil. Well, I saw him near the venue, driving one of those exotic sport Mercedeses that I've never seen before. It was also packed with pretty young things. Man, that's success. Soumbil does not have to sing anymore. Just let the crowd do it. Zouglou is people's music. The lyrics speak about daily life, and it reaches everyone in the hood like nothing else. For example, one of the songs, Calculator, says, "Whenever you see a lady with an ugly man, it's not because she pities him. His beauty is in his pockets. These women are like monkeys. They jump from one branch to another." Whoa. Well, we're coming to the end of the show, and I kept some really good sound for the end of it. First off, drummer extraordinaire, Paco Seri.
Nous avons un grand dinosaure de la musique mandingue. Quelqu'un qui a travaillé beaucoup longtemps avec Zavinul aussi, avec Salif Keita, qui a fait pas mal d'arrangements pour Salif Keita aussi. Et ce grand monsieur, c'est monsieur Cheikh Tidiane Cheikh qu'on va accueillir.
Paco says, "We have here a big dinosaur of Mandingo music. He has worked a lot with Zawinul and Salif Keita. Cheikh Tidiane Seck is indeed a gigantic multi-instrumentalist, composer, arranger, and tonight he is really turned on."
Mr. Check Tidiane Sec.
Oh wow! Check Tidiane Sec with Paco Seri. But wait, there's more. Relema was the special guest of the 2016 MASA. The man is intense. For instance, he is rewriting the history of Africa. He says the colonizers have read our history through their own eyeglasses. Today, we need our own spectacles to read and tell our story to the world. Well, Ray is as defiant with himself as a musician. He does his own thing and does not care that much about fame and fortune, which of course makes him a kind of a guru in the music world. Sean and I met him at the MASA. We fell in each other's arms. He used to listen to my show on the Voice of America in the Congo in his youth, and I always wanted to meet this iconic and powerful soul. Relema.
Ezalaka être doux, un peu de douleur et beaucoup de douceur. Bandanga inayo, dokona tofata, bomo inagai, izwazila bomoto. Bomo inagai, izwazila bomoto. Kobaranite, kopesa motema, kokwea ezali, koyekola kotambola, akima mabaku akanga marandako, mokolo apima, la vie que si eleka. Kobaranite, kopesa motema, kokwea ezali, koyekola kotambola, akima mabaku akanga marandako, mokolo abima, la vie que si eleka. Gai gai,
Est-ce qu'on est ensemble?
gai
On chante.
gai, gai gai, gai
Un peu plus fort.
gai, gai gai, gai gai, gai gai,
De temps en temps,
gai gai,
je me prends pour le boss.
gai gai, gai gai,
Je me prends pour le boss.
gai gai,
Arrive le moment
gai gai,
où je crois son regard
gai gai,
et je me retrouve là,
gai gai.
à genoux à ses pieds.
Bonne-moi écoute tout. Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Un peu de douceur, beaucoup de douleur.
Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Banana ponayo, la zone de la boy.
Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Zubezana katero, atarisina na nimi.
Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Banana ponayo, la koma
Bonne-moi
kitoko.
écoute tout.
Banana ponayo, la koma
Bonne-moi
koma.
écoute tout.
La koma kobina, la koma
Bonne-moi
koma.
écoute tout.
La koma, la koma, la koma.
Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Banana ponayo, la zone de la boy.
Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Zubezana katero, atarisina na nimi.
Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Un peu de douleur, beaucoup de douceur.
Bonne-moi écoute tout.
Au cas. Est-ce qu'on est toujours là? Yeah.
Ouais. Je n'entends plus, monsieur. Oh, d'accord. Ouais, donc Rodrigo Viana à la guitare. Monsieur Balukanta au chant. Et monsieur Freddy Massamba au chant. Et monsieur Reynema.
Well, that was a glimpse, a very tiny one, of the 2016 MASA, the African market of the performing arts. There were so many artists in so many venues in and out around Abidjan. Sean and I could not see them all. But we discovered so many bright new talents that it made up for it. And the vibes were just amazing. All this to say, don't miss the next MASA in 2018, 2 years from now. Thanks to Sean for the laughter, the good times, and the hard work. Thanks also to Ibrahim Keita, the only time Sean and I had a descendant of a Keita, the powerful Manding emperor, as a facilitator. And thanks to the man, Eric Boissel, who organized the American guests to the MASA. And my good friend, André Comenant, for the marvelous room and board, and the wonderful Ketchenu and peanut chicken. And of course, thanks to the Afropop Worldwide crew. Until our next episode of Mbolo, I'm Georges Collinet.